Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my channel. The topic this evening is the latest news on RAF Scampton. We will be talking about the government's response to certain things, about what's been happening on the former base. We're going to be talking about the action group who have now set up camp and are camping there 24/7, which is a good start. Sorry about that. Do apologise. So, how many have we got in? Let's see. We've got 5. So, can I ask that everybody please let themselves be known? Just say hello in the chat. So, as it stands at the moment, as it stands at the moment, stop notices have been put up, as many will know. It does look like that the Home Office has ignored these stop notices and carried on working. But I mean, I don't know. Is there anybody in at the moment that knows a bit more about that than I do at the moment? If so, please let it be known. And if anybody would like to come up on the panel and speak, please just say in chat. That way I can send the link out and we can get you up on chat and chat about it. So, as I was saying, myself and my partner were up there the other day. We saw Sarah. We saw Sarah, and we said hello. We had a look around and stuff like that. There was Channel 4 up there. They're doing a documentary on it at the moment, and obviously, as we know, the BBC have been there. They did quite a long piece on it. Please bear with me because I had to think of how I was going to put things. I did have another thought. I'm going to put this out to everybody. I did have another thought. The £300 million investment that was going to be put in on Scampton by Scampton Holdings, was this scuppered by the government because there was nothing in it for them money-wise? That all them politicians can't make any money off that? That makes me wonder. It really does. What do you think? Still does make me wonder. Really does. Hello, Jack. Good to have you here, mate. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Jack. Jackie boy.
Yeah. Hi, Jack. I hope you're well, mate. Thank you for coming. But yeah, going back to what I was just saying, it does make me wonder about this £300 million deal and the government not getting any money out of it. So they've scuppered it. It just makes me wonder. Hiya, Amanda. Welcome. Yeah, we're both well, thank you. Yeah, I do get what you're saying, Amanda. Absolutely, yeah. But again, there's still the judicial review to go. I'm not saying whether that would do any good or not. Probably not. But at least things are ramping up now a little. about time. We all say, the action group are now doing something which is fantastic news. They've got a camp up there. Whether it'll do any good or not, don't know. I mean, I try to be objective about this, but the good thing is, at the end of the day, at least things are happening. It does look like that the stop notice has done something. So that it doesn't look like that much is happening on there, but there is still works going on, as we all know. Right. Can I get one of you onto the panel? Because saves me talking to myself. Copy. Here we go. Just for Amanda. Or Jack, yeah. Yeah. It does. It just makes you wonder. So there is a permanent camp there now. That's good. Oh, okay then. Well, it's there for anybody else that wants to come onto the panel. It doesn't look like we've got many in at the moment. How many? Well, we've only got 4. Well, I appreciate you coming. Can I ask about the deal? Are the investors vetted with documentation with the government, or is it hearsay? Jack, I don't know about that. I don't know. Do you think that holding is a hoax? In what respect, Amanda? What you mean the Scampton holdings, or are you talking about the not working is a hoax? Well, to be honest, if it's about them stopping working, I don't believe that for 1 minute, to be honest. I think they're still working there. I mean, apparently yesterday there was 30 workers that came off site. So that tells you a lot, doesn't it? And going back to what Jack was saying, it's probably hearsay, mate. I really don't know. Yeah, there isn't much information about the holdings. No, I get that. That's fair enough. I'm not sure actually. I mean, I don't think it is a hoax. I don't think so at all. I do think they do exist. But this is what I'm saying about the government. They're probably scuppered the plans because they wouldn't be getting any money out of it personally in their own pockets, are they? Like they are with the asylum seekers being, or should I say, illegal immigrants coming. Hello, Project Media. Welcome to the channel. Much appreciated you coming in and saying hello. Hello, Coningsby Live. Welcome. Hope you're well, mate. But as I say, it's a difficult one in a lot of respects because you hear a lot of stuff, but then you don't know what's true and what isn't. It's just that if people want to fight for a cause, it would strengthen it with proper cause rather than something that is talked about. Yes, you're very correct there. Very correct. Excuse me. If anybody wants to come up on the panel to have a chat, you're welcome to. I will put the link in again. Just click the link and follow the instructions, and then you can come up and talk with me about this on it. Yeah, so it's all good. Hopefully, I do think in a lot of respects, I do think that most of what we're being told by other people is is true. I think, in a lot of respects, that there's that what they're seeing at the moment, people are keeping an eye on the place now, about everyone's that's coming in and out. They're and they're marking it down, and they're sending videos and stuff to the council so that they can act upon it. It is. I do think that those type of people are the ones that are telling the truth. I mean, we all know that the liars are the government. I mean, I don't know if anybody saw yesterday's BBC news report with Mr. Rishi on there, and the rubbish he was spouting, his 5-point plan thing, which was complete and utter rubbish. He hasn't done anything towards it whatsoever. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous. It really is. Everything he comes out with can be shot down in flames. It really can, and so it should be. Is my opinion. Again, what did we see while we were out there? Well, when we were there, we didn't see much happening at all, although we did see 1 or 2 people milling about on the inside of the fence, that is. So it's not as if they are stopping work altogether. They're not. Mr. Rishi says that he's still going ahead with Scampton, as Amanda quite eloquently put. They're just going to carry on with it, which, yeah, they very well may do, but at least, they're trying. Someone's trying to get it stopped. So when Edward Lee is sort of like still going on in Parliament, he's still talking about it and getting them to stop it, but he's not being listened to. That's a better contention with some people, because they might not agree that he's doing enough. Some may say that he is doing enough. I mean, it's all down to everybody's own interpretation of it. Again, like I say, it's a difficult one. It really is. I mean, there is a lot of there is a lot of cabins on there now, a lot of cabins. But whatever we think, whatever we say, it's just going to be ignored by the HO anyway. If anybody has any more questions, then please ask. Then at least I can sort of like stop going over on ground and sort of like try to answer any questions that come up to the best of my knowledge, that is. Are there any questions at all, please? Project Media, are you still here? Or Project Media, are you still here? They will do what they want. That's the saddest thing. The average UK citizen has no say anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I know it's you, Dave. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. But you're right. The UK citizen has no say anymore. Absolutely. That is the sad thing about it. It really is. Let me just put this up on there, and then people can see it better. Well, my thoughts on that particular one is that that was really good. That's really good that they managed to get them turned around. Whether it happens a lot or not now, I don't know, but it's worth still trying to carry on with that. I mean, going on to sort of like the illegal immigrants themselves. I mean, we can go through everything that's been said before. You know, I mean, the problem is they're off the boats, they're coming here. It's been talked about a lot. So we'll not go too much down that road, you know, saying that they shouldn't be here, send them back and all that kind of thing. We've heard it all. I do think that the heritage side of it, that they have said that they will put fencing around it and this, that and the other. But I still do think that stuff like that is going to get damaged. I really do. I do think that they're not going to like being there. They're not going to like it because they haven't got a 4-star hotel and everything else, their own house and everything, and that stuff like that will get damaged. I do think that, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's difficult. It really is. Can I ask if somebody would come up on the panel, please, and speak with me? It'd make it a lot easier than trying to do it on my own. Yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to pull Wolf Lover onto the panel in a moment. That'll be good. So, and then she can put across what she thinks, which is quite scary in some respects. But anyway, yeah, so as I say, the med centre is sort of like being done up. They've been doing a lot of work to that. That's on Scampton at the moment. You know, they've done that out ready for the doctors and dentistry and everything else. I mean, we can't get it for love nor money, but apparently they've got it all on hand. The same as recreation stuff. They've got all that, place of worship, all the food they want, everything. So, you know, it does seem a bit unfair in a lot of respects. I mean, I don't deplore anybody for coming if they're in genuine need and they're running away from war-torn places and that they're looking for a better life. Absolutely. You know, I'm sure we would all do the same if we had the same problems in this country. We'd try to go somewhere that, you know, could help us or whatever. But as it stands, there's going to be well, it's not quite ready yet, Dave, but it will be very soon, the way it's going. As I say, you know, I don't blame them for some of them coming over and that lot. But again, I do think that a vast majority of them are coming over for the wrong reasons. I really do. That is my thought. Is Wolfie? Well, she's not connected, so Wolfie isn't. So yeah, so you know, it's I mean, they've got a lot of port cabins on there. We'll say that, for instance. So what's happening is that they were digging holes for the septic tanks and stuff, and when the council went in and were finally able to access the site, it's disturbing the fabric and destroying the fabric of the base. And that is one of the reasons why they've put a stop notice in. You know, my understanding of this is as follows. I hope I don't get no one in trouble by what follows. That's correct. There is a legal hold on it at the moment. On my channel, you can say what you want as long as it's respectful to everybody else that is here. That's fair enough. There is a legal hold on at the moment because of the stop notices, as Coningsby Live has said. That's very true. But it took them to put 3 different sets of stop notices on the gate and the police to get them access to that site before they actually did anything. And again, I don't think all the work has been stopped. I really don't. I mean, I spoke with a journalist from Channel 4. They're apparently doing a documentary on this, so that's good. And I spoke with them, and I was saying all about this. I was being objective and things, So, I mean, they couldn't. Here we go.
Hey, I'm in now.
Yeah. So they were being good evening, Wolfie. Yeah. So they were being objective about. I was being objective about it, and they weren't taking sides. Obviously, they can't. So when I spoke with them, put across sort of like coming over and stuff like that about the heritage, about everything else that we've talked about before in the past, and very understanding people. Actually, they're really nice, really good. Well, hopefully this documentary they're doing will help. I'm hoping anyway. We'll soon see. Right. Do you have anything to add, Wolfie?
Well, like in one of the comments I put, do you think the boss of the lorry that got turned away, do you think they would have notified other companies that are currently like delivering to Scampton about the stop notice?
Probably not. Just as an answer to Coningsby Live's question, yes. They are still wrapped up at the end of the runway. Yes.
Yes, and you can access the end of the runway. And I won't see you because the field's got corn in.
I very much agree with you on that, Dave. I really do. Definitely. That's how wrong it is, isn't it? Apparently, the planes belong to a private owner. Do you know something? I'm really not sure what the plan is for them. I think they'll eventually be moved, but as to when that'll happen, I've no idea. They've been pushed out. Yeah. They're off base on the end of the runway on grass, put on grass, off the base. That's what they've done. They're not on there anymore. They're just at the end of the runway, off base. So, it will take somebody to go and pull them, get a lorry across the grass that's around there near the lights, and get them up on a lorry and take them away that way. But as for the plan for them, I have no idea. But hey,
no. If they stay there and migrants turn up, they'll probably get damaged.
Quite possibly.
And if there's
that's no problem, Martin. No problem at all. I would hope that they are preserved, taken away and preserved as soon as possible. They don't want to be left there too long because, as we all know, damp will rise up through the airframes and knacker them even more than what they might be at the moment. And I chose my words carefully there. They will give them engineers, put them together and give them arms to fight us within our own country, more than likely. Quite possibly.
Yep.
Quite possibly. You know, can't argue with that one. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, Wolfie?
Um, well, trying to think. Um, well, you know I want to go and camp there, but we got to have someone look after the dog.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, we popped along the other day just to say hello and just see what was happening. They'd set up the big tent. They'd got a caravan there, but
Yeah,
there's quite a few people that are visiting now, and
yeah, there are.
but I must say it's nice to see the residents actually doing something now. It really is.
I mean, she did say that she would hold out as long as needed, didn't she?
She did, yes. Yeah, absolutely. You know, what we got there is sad times we live in, Nick. Wolf, I've got to shoot off. I'll be back in a bit. Hope stream goes well. Okay, mate, we'll still be here, hopefully. You know, and it is sad times, absolutely, Dave. So hopefully we'll speak to you in a bit, mate. And thank you for coming on. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Really is. Moving on. I don't know. I mean, the fabric of the base itself has been ruined. They were told that they had to stop putting fencing up, which they've carried on doing. They're putting that all up now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, going back to what Amanda and Chris have said in the past, is that they're just going to get on with it and that. Like, I agree with them absolutely.
Yeah.
And I agree with everybody's sentiments that they're going to get on with it. They're not going to listen to anybody because the emergency thing in their rules that they're using that, but they have used it in the wrong context. So that is the hope we've got in court to stop them from doing this. But again, don't know. They'll probably pay the judges off knowing them. Wouldn't surprise me.
More than likely.
You know. Is anybody else here that's in the chat? Has anybody else been along to Scampton and had a look around at all? I know Amanda, Chris have been up there, you know, and had a look. They've been
up there
with us, which was we were very grateful to them taking the time out to do that. Granddad was there as well with Grandma. That was fantastic.
Yep.
Has anybody else been past and had a look or gone up there? I'm hoping so. You know, I mean, if anybody does go up, please stop at the camp and say hello. You know, just sort of like if you are giving them any kind of support, just pop and say hello. I mean, I know it's very difficult for some people to be up there, but it's all good. It's all good. Does anybody have any other questions?
At the minute, nope.
Doesn't look like it, does it? No, that's a pity.
No, it doesn't, does it?
I mean, I would have hoped that quite a few more people would have turned up, actually, especially residents from on the live. This is because I've put it out to them. I would have hoped that some of them would have turned up to give their views on here, but obviously not.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm gonna
sorry.
try. I'm gonna see if I can post it on the Facebook pages now.
Yeah.
see if anyone will show up.
Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I still do think that the once the planes have been gotten rid of at the end of the runway, I still do think that that runway is going to be used at some point. I really do. That's my gut feeling. Whether they'll be flying people in and out, don't know, but they'll use it for something. It's too good a runway to just let go to rack and ruin. It really is. It'd make it a lot easier if things were flown in and out, wouldn't it? You know, wouldn't have to worry about coming in through the gates and people trying to stop them and that. You know, some of the H blocks are being done up, as we know. They're still being worked on. The painters have been in, so they're being done. Some of the other accommodation on there has been done as well. So for the HO, it's full steam ahead. Never mind what anybody else thinks. That's the unfortunate thing.
Mm.
Really is. If anybody would like to come up on the panel, I've pinned the StreamYard link at the top of the chat. Please come and talk to us. It would be nice to hear other people's views of it. It really would.
I've just seen a video on the Scampton Action Group. Someone's done drone footage. They're still doing work on there.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. You know.
Quick question. Are all the aircraft that are parked up at Scampton covered, or is one of them uncovered?
No, they're all covered as far as I know, unless somebody's been an uncovered one. But when you and I looked that time, they were all covered. It's like they were. It looked like they were vacuum packed, didn't it?
It did, didn't it?
Yeah. Which wouldn't surprise me. Yes, that's right, Martin. There were four. There's a Buccaneer Phantom. There's a Hunter and a Sukhoi up there. I'm sure it's a Sukhoi. But yeah, definitely Phantom, Buccaneer, and Hunter. So that's all good in that respect. Hopefully they'll be moved. Don't want them damaged any more than what they are. I mean, that Buccaneer would still fly without a problem. And I would say that the Hunter does as well. I'm not so sure about the Phantom, obviously, but, you know. I believe they were in flying condition, including Phantom. Plan was to use them as aggressors. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Sorry, Wolfie. You were saying?
No, if they plan on doing that. It wouldn't be surprising if they were planning on doing that.
Yeah, but the CAA wouldn't grant a permit for it, which is understandable. You know, they wouldn't. So who else have we got left here? We've got Martin, we've got us two, obviously. I'm sure Amanda will still be there, and Jack. Amanda and Chris and Jack, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting for that post to be accepted.
Yeah. I see. That's fair enough. Yeah. It's a great pity that things like this is happening. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
But there you go. I mean, I have seen a question actually, and the question was this: Serco control border farce, control the hotels. How does one corporation get all the contracts? Well, backhanders to the government and civil servants. I mean, let's face it, we're like a third world banana republic now, aren't we? At the end of the day, um, you know, private company controlling our borders and our hotels. It's all about money. Um,
It's
I
all
mean,
everyone's our government, isn't it?
well, like Theresa May's husband is a director in Serco, so I mean they'll be making a lot of money out of it, won't they? You know, ex-prime minister, typical. It's just absolutely typical. That is. I mean, I'm just trying to look for something, guys, that I can put up for you to see. It might actually get you talking. Let me look.
Hopefully.
I mean, someone said that the Home Office are trying to bore people into submission on a day-to-day basis, repeating their vague points over and over. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. I
That's
don't.
what
I don't think it's going to work though. I mean, there was another 400 that turned up in the country today on boats. So,
do you remember that he told me 2,000 people there all together, and then
sorry.
in a day they had 4,000 migrants turn up.
Yeah,
Do you remember? Oh, I can't.
7,000. That was on an island in Italy.
Yeah,
I mean, 7,000, which was more than the population of that island. Yeah. I've just got to
yeah,
tell everybody this, though. They've had to cancel the Panto, Jack and the Beanstalk this Christmas in Birmingham, Bristol, Oldham, Bradford, Burnley, Leicester, Luton, and London. Apparently, the giant couldn't smell any Englishman.
Oh, Nick. I thought this was going to be serious.
It is.
That is not serious.
Well, it is, isn't it? Because it's true.
But it's also a joke.
Well, yeah.
So it's not serious.
But it gets the point across, though, doesn't it?
It does get the point across.
Just had to be said. It gets the point across.
Yes.
You know, would you like to talk for a few minutes?
I can do, but do I have to talk about anything specifically?
Well, about this subject, yes.
Scampton.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it's all about this, but I'm pretty sure you don't want my views on your channel.
You put your views across, sweetheart. I've got no problem with that whatsoever.
Well, the illegals moan and bitch about the hotels, and they're going to moan and bitch about this. The only time they'll be happy is if they're in a bloody mansion.
Yeah, pretty much. That it?
The immigrants go home. Most of them are not from war-torn countries.
Very true.
And it's all men from about
It's what
20s to mid-30s, that's it. There's no kids, no women. Where the hell are all them?
well, there are kids and women here from over there, but just not as many as the single males.
I wonder why.
Yeah. You know, just makes you wonder. It all does.
Hmm.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have many in on this.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I know. It is unfortunate. It really is. We're down to 3 now, so
Mm,
which is a pity.
it is, yes.
But anyway, what can you do?
I know.
Apparently, the porter cabin people have been told to stop work.
Do you really think they will?
Well, they've been told to because there's someone that says that they know someone that works on there, and
Oh,
he's told this person that they've been told to stop work. You know,
what's this on?
it's on Facebook group,
Oh,
action group. So yeah, if we don't get many more in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to shut this down because it won't be worth carrying it on.
all right, darling.
Well, you know, I really appreciate everybody else that's turned up for it. I really do. Always appreciate. Oh, can I ask anybody that's in that hasn't done so already to please
Hit the like.
well, yeah, hit the like, but also please sub to Amanda's Adventures and their new channel.
Hang
Can
on.
Jack, if you're still here, can you put the links into your channels, please, mate? And then we can, then people can obviously, you know, sub to you. Always got to say that. And also for anybody that hasn't already, please sub to Coningsby Lives. You know, just looking down as to where my post is on that group, and it doesn't.
Oh, I've seen it on there.
I only got one reply to that though, didn't I?
No? Oh, yeah. My bad. History seeking. Seeking. I spelled that wrong. But it popped up, so it's fine. Don't worry, I'm just talking to myself.
27 other people like that, but yet they've not turned up. Interesting. You know.
Chat box. Ow! My elbow's cracked.
Yeah. So anyway, that's sort of like brought you up to date with what's going on. The camp is set up and they're doing their bits and pieces. We know about what's happening on camp now. You know, they're still carrying on with the work and stuff. Yeah, I get that, mate. I appreciate what you're saying. Um, I mean, I can do another one in the week. I really can. I mean, I didn't advertise it on your channel because I didn't know how it'd be welcomed, so I didn't bother on your Discord channel. That is. But anyway, 5 in now. That's good. So again, we know what's going on there now. We know about the camp. They're calling the Scampton HQ. The protest camp that's there now. But again, I think.
Oh, hello, local.
Oh, it's local, is it? Oh, good evening, local. I hope you're well. If you'd like to come up on the panel, local, then it's pinned at the top. Pinned at the top of the chat. But yeah, so we know what's going on now. They have said about the schools that they're going to put the fencing up and put some kind of some kind of screening around it. They've said screening. So
Nigel.
Hi, Rachel. Hello, Radio Nigel. Welcome, mate. Glad you could turn up. If you wish to come on the panel and speak to us on here, the link's at the top of the chat. Please feel free to come up. It would be nice to have somebody else up here as well to hear their views on stuff.
Get rid of my boring voice.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Hey!
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Local, do you want to take me off his hands? I'm
Hey.
free. I said, local, do you want to take me off his hands? I'm free.
I'll pay you.
Yeah, you don't have to pay. He'll pay you.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, we as we've said, you know, that's what's happening on there. They're putting some kind of screening around where the all around the fencing and stuff like that. Not that that'd be much good, because I'm sure that to take shortcuts to get off there, they'll probably jump all the fences anyway. You know, like anybody would. I
know what they can put on top of the...
Sorry?
I know people are going to hate me for this, but what they should really put on top of the fences is razor wire. I know it's banned, but bring it back.
Yeah, well, there's ways over that, isn't there? You just chuck a coat on top of them and get over. You know, that's what they do.
Put razor wire on the whole thing on their side. Or, yeah. Ooh, electric fencing.
Sorry?
Electric fencing.
Well,
highest volt possible. Enough that will kill them. I mean, enough that will knock them out.
Yeah.
Knock them out and wet themselves. Yeah, that'll be funny.
Yeah. I'm going to give this till 10 o'clock, and if not, nobody else arrives, then I'm going to shut it down. Are you still... Yeah. Nigel's still here. That's good. Are you still here, local?
Yes, Matt. Radio Nigel is still here.
You're still here, local?
He might be back at work. Because he is working. If he wasn't, he would jump on, he said.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, you can get your bread. You can get your fresh bread from him.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. For people such as Nigel, I'm going to shut it down at 10 if nobody else turns up, because it's probably not worth carrying on with it with only sort of like 4 or 5 people in. I've covered what's happening with the camp, what's happening up there. the work that's been stopped, the work that's still going on, the school. You can't jump on at present. Well, that's fine. That's not a problem. And also, I've covered the protesters' Scampton HQ camp. That's outside the fence, just where you turn off to go up to Crush Gate 6.
You can't.
In fact, what I'll do while everybody's here, just give me a moment, please.
He's gonna get it up on Google Earth.
Hey?
You're gonna get it up on Google Earth?
Well, yes, I'm just going to show everybody exactly where.
Oh, I know you so well.
Yeah, well, I've got to make sure
Do that and that.
the right place. Right, I'll zoom in once we get there. So, share screen, window there, share.
Is there anything else other than your screen?
There we go. So it's Scampton that everybody can see, whoever's here. This is the main road past Scampton. There's the lay-by on the outside, and the actual camp is here. So if I go down to Street View, which hopefully you'll see okay.
Yeah, but you won't see it at the camp because camp's recent.
Yeah, I know that. But on this grass here, that is where the HQ camp is. They've got this road here up to Crush Gate 6.
They're actually blocking that off with all the cars every day.
Yeah, that's where they were taking all the cabins in that way, the port cabins. So, right, let's just do everybody a favour and come out of that. They do have camera proper CCTV up now. We've seen that several places around the base.
It's so right by that gate where they're bringing the porta cabins in. They've got a solar powered CCTV system.
Yeah, which is around here. But also, just to let people know, it's been said that they're using thermal cameras as well. I've seen they've got a vehicle that's got this big camera set up on the top of it as well. We saw that on Friday. Was it Friday or was it Thursday? It was Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, when we went there.
Yeah.
Hang on.
That's the med centre. That's what they've set up for all the healthcare needs. The H blocks are here that have been done up again. I do know these have been looked at, but whether they'll use them or not, I haven't seen any real work going on in them when we've been up there. So I don't know if that will be used at all. That was the All Ranks mess, but that's being used for all the food and everything for them. So, yeah. The planes that are left have been put on the grass here, outside of the fence. So they'd have to be moved off from that way.
It was Thursday we were there.
Thursday, yes. So what time are we on? 54, right. Only got 3 in. So yeah, there we go, peeps. That's apparently everything that's happening. Does anybody else have any questions at all? If so, please ask now, forever hold your peace, as they say.
Excuse me.
Let's stop that. Not me, right? That's fine. Okay. That's no problem, Nigel. Some of it you didn't hear, mate. So 3 stop notice signs have gone up. Different signs have gone up on the gates to tell them that they have to stop work. In some parts of it, they haven't stopped work. They've carried on the Home Office, which is what you come to expect from them because they're liars, same as the government anyway. Yeah, I don't. If you get a chance, Nigel, or anybody else. All right. Good night, Martin. Take care.
Martin.
If anybody gets a chance, just pop up and say hello to the people that are doing the protest. They'll give you a cup of tea and sit down, and you can have a chat with them. They're really nice. And they're the residents now that are doing.
They know a lot more. Bless.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we've only got 2 left. There's Nigel here. Who else is here? Can you just let me know, please? It would be appreciated. I consider this live. I appreciate everybody that's come in and said hello and have listened, especially Mandarin, Chris and Jack, Nigel and Martin, and also Dave. Appreciate that. But I consider this as
local.
Local as well. Sorry, I do apologise. But I do regard this as a huge fail because not many others have turned up that are actually interested in the Scampton side of things, and that from the groups like the Action Group and that they haven't turned up, and that I find very sad. But hey ho, not a lot we can do about that. Just pleased that the ones that did turn up did, and I thank them for that. Well, we've got 12 likes, so I'm pleased about that. But that's I will keep you all updated as best as I can, most definitely. Absolutely. It'll have to be done by this or on our paranormal channel. Because obviously I won't put it in Coningsby Lives now after the slating, as they say.
Yes.
So we'll leave that one alone. But it will be up on our paranormal channel on Discord. So yeah, well, I was just trying to keep everybody updated on that, what was happening, and one person didn't like it. Because quite frankly, and please excuse this, everybody that's left, quite frankly, the bloke's a twat. Not Martin, yes. But the bloke that went against it is a twat. Absolutely. He was just looking for an excuse to have a go at somebody, and that's exactly what he did when I put the information up. And he didn't like what I had to say.
Anyone.
Hey?
Childish. Have a row with anyone he can. He's childish.
Yeah, but without going down with you get them everywhere though, don't you? So that's what you get. But not to worry. But anyway, I thank everybody for coming in. I really do. Thank you for being here. I'm going to shut this live down because at the end of the day, there's only 2 here, and to be honest, it's not worth carrying on with it. You're all updated as best as I could be at the moment. So there we go. I really appreciate you coming in. I really appreciate you listening. And thank you for coming. And I hope you all do. And I will speak to you all very soon. So, a good night to Wolfie. A good night to everybody in chat. Please take care, and we'll speak soon.
Yeah. I'll see you soon, Nick.
Yeah, like in 30 seconds.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, then,
I'll
Nigel. Take care, mate. Bye bye.
see you, Nigel.